From deep cover spies and Mossad operatives to CIA conspiracies and international manhunts, these aren't just shows and movies, they're adrenaline-fueled mind games. Today, we're counting down the top 10 spy, action, and thriller series that will hook you, break you, and keep you guessing until the very last frame. Trust me, after this list, your next binge is locked and loaded. Let's dive in. Number 10. Black Doves. 2025 upcoming. Netflix's Black Doves is already shaping up to be one of the most stylish British spy thrillers in years. Set in the heart of London, it follows a mysterious network of operatives navigating a world of espionage, betrayal, and hidden alliances. While details are tightly under wraps, teasers hint at a modern MI6 backdrop blended with a dark, moody noir aesthetic. What excites me most is its tone. It looks less like a traditional spy action show and more like a character-driven thriller with layers of secrets and shifting loyalties. The visuals we've seen so far scream slick and cinematic, and Netflix seems to be going all in on this one. If you love The Night Manager or Bodyguard, keep your eyes on Black Doves. This could be the next big British spy obsession. Number 9. The Old Man. 2022 to present. Jeff Bridges returns to television in The Old Man, and honestly, this is one of the most underrated spy thrillers in recent years. The story follows Dan Chase, a former CIA operative who's been living quietly off the grid for decades. But when assassins come knocking, his past catches up with him, forcing him back into a world he thought he'd left behind. What makes this show special is its mix of brutal, grounded action and deep emotional storytelling. The hand-to-hand combat scenes are intense and realistic. Nothing feels over the top. At the same time, we dive into Dan's complex backstory, filled with betrayal, secrets, and unfinished business. Jeff Bridges delivers a powerhouse performance, and if you like spy thrillers with both grit and heart, this one's an absolute gem. Number 8. American Odyssey. 2015. Here's a show that never got the attention it deserved. American Odyssey follows Sergeant Odell Ballard, a US soldier who stumbles upon evidence of a massive corporate conspiracy while stationed overseas. When her entire unit is wiped out to keep the secret buried, Odell finds herself on the run in a dangerous game involving the military, private contractors, and shadow governments. What makes it stand out is how it blends espionage, political drama, and personal survival. It's not just about shootouts and spy gadgets, it digs into how far powerful corporations and governments will go to control the narrative. The tension keeps building with every episode, and the twists are genuinely unexpected. If you enjoy thrillers where corporate greed collides with espionage, American Odyssey is an underrated gem worth binging. Number 7. Lioness. 2023 to present. From Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind Yellowstone, comes Lioness, and this one brings pure spy action energy. The story revolves around an elite CIA undercover program led by Zoe Saldana, where female operatives infiltrate terrorist networks by embedding themselves deep into families close to the targets. It's a high-stakes, undercover operation where one wrong move could mean death. The action scenes are fast, brutal, and packed with tension. But what really hooked me is how the show explores the psychological cost of living a double life. These operatives risk everything: their safety, their sanity, and their identities for missions no one can ever know about. Lioness feels fresh, intense, and emotionally charged. A must-watch for anyone who loves modern espionage thrillers. Number 6. Condor. 2018 to 2020. Based on the iconic 3 Days of the Condor, this reboot is spy paranoia done right. The story follows Joe Turner, a brilliant young CIA analyst who stumbles upon a dangerous conspiracy within the agency. Before he can act, his entire team is assassinated, leaving him as the sole survivor and the prime target. Suddenly, Joe is thrust into a deadly game of cat and mouse, hunted by assassins while trying to uncover the truth behind the conspiracy. The pacing is relentless, mixing deep spycraft with explosive action sequences. Every episode ends with a cliffhanger that makes you hit next episode without hesitation. Condor is the perfect blend of old-school espionage tension and modern cinematic action. It's wildly binge-worthy. Number 5. The Day of the Jackal, 1973, an upcoming reboot. The original Day of the Jackal is a masterclass in tension and precision. It follows an unnamed assassin, known only as the Jackal, hired to kill a high-profile political figure. What makes it so compelling is its slow-burn storytelling. We watch every meticulous step of his plan while intelligence agencies scramble to stop him. Now, with a modern reboot on the way, the story is being reimagined for today's cyber intelligence era. Expect digital surveillance, high-tech espionage, and a faster, more global scale. But the core cat-and-mouse tension will stay intact. If they nail the balance between classic suspense and modern spycraft, the reboot could easily become a top-tier thriller.
Number 4.
Deutschland Trilogy. This trilogy is a spy thriller lover's dream. Set during the Cold War, it follows Martin Rausch, a young East German soldier recruited by the Stasi and sent undercover into West Germany. Across 3 seasons, we watch Martin navigate a world of secrets, double agents, and moral dilemmas, with the stakes escalating as history itself unfolds. The trilogy brilliantly captures the paranoia, political manipulation, and personal cost of living in divided Germany. It's not just about espionage, it's about identity, loyalty, and survival when every choice feels like betrayal. If you want a stylish, intelligent, and historically rich spy saga, the Deutschland Trilogy is pure gold. Number 3. Tehran, 2020 to present. Tehran delivers non-stop suspense from the very first episode. It follows Tamar Rabinian, a Mossad hacker agent sent undercover in Iran to disable nuclear defenses. But when her mission goes wrong, Tamar finds herself trapped deep in hostile territory, hunted by Iranian intelligence while trying to salvage the operation. The series thrives on tense undercover missions, psychological manipulation, and high-stakes cyber warfare. Every episode feels like a ticking time bomb, where one wrong move could set off an international crisis. If you want a show that keeps your heart racing from start to finish, Tehran is one of the most gripping espionage thrillers out there. Number 2. Homeland, 2011 to 2020. Homeland is an absolute powerhouse of a spy thriller. The story begins when CIA officer Carrie Matheson suspects that rescued U.S. Marine Nicholas Brody has been turned by terrorists. What follows is a complex web of counterterrorism operations, political intrigue, and personal conflicts that span continents and governments. Each season raises the stakes, blending covert missions, assassinations, double agents, and cyber warfare. But what truly sets Homeland apart is its characters. Flawed, layered, and deeply human. You're constantly torn between questioning loyalties and rooting for survival. Homeland isn't just a spy thriller, it's an emotional roller coaster that's impossible to put down.
Number 1. The Bureau, 2015 to 2022. At the very top, we have The Bureau. And for good reason. This French masterpiece offers one of the most realistic portrayals of deep cover espionage ever put on screen. It follows Guillaume de Bailly, a deep cover agent returning to Paris after 6 years undercover in Syria. But adapting back to his old life isn't easy, especially when ghosts from his past start resurfacing. Unlike most spy shows, The Bureau avoids flashy gadgets and explosive shootouts. Instead, it focuses on psychological warfare, identity manipulation, and the brutal toll espionage takes on agents and their families. Every decision feels consequential, every mission carries weight, and every betrayal cuts deep. The Bureau is spycraft at its absolute finest, intelligent, immersive, and utterly unmissable.
And there you have it, the 10 most gripping spy action thriller series you absolutely can't afford to miss. Which one's going straight to your watch list? The Bureau's realism, Homeland's intensity, or Tehran's heart-pounding tension? Drop your favorites in the comments. I reply to every single one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next big binge list. Until next time, stay sharp, Agent.